There we go. Yay! Hey, how's it going? How y'all doing? What's up? I don't see a first, second, or a third, so I'm gonna assuming it's Astra, JC, Fox. Is that correct? So a 20 watch streak. I've streamed that much? Oh no, we're in an ad break. Oh no, ad break. At least it's only 1 minute. You got first, Bouncy. I should have guessed Bouncy. That was a rookie mistake, not guessing Bouncy. Addy got second, not Astra. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was watching my friends play Guild Wars 2 PvP, and I totally lost track of time. So I started 4 minutes late. So that means the ads, instead of running at 55, run at 58. So there's a like 1 minute overlap. Anyway, it's Wednesday. Happy hump day. Woo. Hey, how's everyone doing? How's it going? Got here a bit later than JC and Cindery. No worries, no worries. I'm happy to see you nonetheless. I mean, it's Wednesday, it's a hump day. We can take a pause on life, right? Just try not to crash out. Okay, I can understand that. Yeah, you told me about what went down before, so I can honestly respect that. Exactly, super tired today. I definitely agree with that. Hey, Cindery. What? Can't I fit some things in there like that? Gotta slip in those sneaky suggestions. You know, it's really funny. I've been looking at like my past like 6 months worth of streams, and it's like when I start my stream, not a ton of people, like 15 for like the first 30 minutes, then it goes up to like 20 for like the next 30 minutes, and then it goes up to like 30 for the last 30 minutes. And I'm just like, I wonder if that means I should be starting my streams later. But then the East Coast people, what would they do? What suggestion? We have lots of suggestions, mostly me putting them in your head. Yeah, no, I've just been playing Guild Wars 2. I was literally about to start a PvP match, and then I looked at the time and went, oh no, I have to stream. I have to go. I'm trying to be a cool PvPer, you know. Yeah. I'm trying to make a bunker blade sword build. Blade Sworn is considered the worst class in PvP. But I noticed there's this one ability that has a weird caveat that's not listed in its thing. When you block an attack, you gain a stack, and at 10 stacks you get 5 seconds of plus 25% damage, minus 15% damage taken, and plus 15% healing. On top of that, plus 15% of damage is converted into healing. Astra, if you get into PvP, you just need to play the Infinerupt build. It's a Daredevil build, so you'll love it. You use Spear, and you only press Spear 4. And then you switch to Bow and you run away. The only thing you do is lock down whoever is the most problematic person on the other team, typically the support. You find the support, or you find whoever you're 1v1ing, And all you do is just chain together your force skill to permanently daze them. Dazing in Guild Wars 2 stops you from being able to cast abilities. So you can just permanently daze someone, and every time you interrupt them on casting an ability, it puts 2 different dots on them. These dots are class mechanics that are not able to be cleansed. So, what ends up happening is now they're bleeding to death, in a sense. They can't get rid of the bleeds. The bleeds continue to stack every time they try to make an ability or heal or do anything. Yes, it sounds like what you do with the offhand pistol, except this allows you to do it continuously. And this is a hybrid build on top of that. So it packs a wallop, and it is unbeatable in 1v1s. That said, it is considered horrible in anytime you're outnumbered. So that's why you have the short bow, which has a teleport with its 5 skill, so you could just say, I'm out of here, bye, see ya, and then go invisible and run away, and then find another 1v1. Yeah, I'll send you the link to the video on it. It's absolutely hilarious. You will definitely enjoy it. And if you don't, I'll hypnotize you too. You'd like that. Yeah, here it is. Copy text. And where is Astra? Well, you are relatively towards the top. There you go. The Infinirupt build by Booty's Bads Builds. I think that's his name's. You know it's a good build when it's named Booty's Bad Builds. So my entire thing is Blade Sword has a big attack called Dragon Slash. So think of taking all of the damage, like 80% of your damage, and putting it in a single attack. Okay? Sounds like a bad day, right? You have one big attack, and that's all they have to watch out for. Everything else is just weak. Well, doesn't matter if you block the attack, because I'll heal for 23% of the damage I deal. Even if you block, I heal for 23%. Yes, it is burst. It is the most burstiest damage, and it is the least Guild Wars 2 class in all of Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 very much prizes mobility, and Blade Sword plays like every other MMO, where you're locked in place and you have to wait 2.5 seconds to charge up your ultimate attack. I'm not joking, that is actually how it works. You have to wait 2.5 seconds to charge up this ability. So, everyone's like, hey, let's kill that guy that's charging up this big attack before they can unleash it. That's the trick. See, I take minus 15% damage, I get plus 25% damage, I get plus 23% damage to healing, and I get reflex, or I have Aegis for 3 seconds, I have stability for 3 seconds, I cannot be stunned. That's literally the entire build. And if I land the hit, the damage is high enough to heal me to full. That is the build. It is the dumbest build ever, but if I can land the Dragon Slash, I heal to full. That's it. That is 100% the entire build. So, every 9 seconds, I have to survive and then land a Dragon Slash. That's it. But, as long as I hit one person, it's a full heal. So I can be fighting 2 people, and then like change my target at the last second, so I'm facing the wrong guy, and then my attack will go off in the right direction towards the person that's not expecting it, and then I heal to full. All good. I've only theory crafted it. Well, while we're here, we might as well get this set up. So yeah, I've only theory crafted it, but yeah. Get this set up to a 0.5. We'll go through this. Kind of like that one. Oh no, the spirals. Oh, the pastel one. Yeah, we could probably take down the brightness a little bit too bright. Yeah. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, there's no color to that one. Yeah. We had a good... Oh, that one's gonna give us some seizures. See, this is the hard part, is just finding a good random. Yeah, that will work. That will do. That will do. And... yeah, then we can just hide it away, you know? Anyway. Oh, yeah, JC, the Infinirupt build is completely broken and no one uses it. Why? Because it's 5v5. And the Infinirupt build is only good in 1v1s, and it's really good in 2v2s if both players are running it. Since you can only duo queue, you can't 5-man stack for the 5v5s. The Infinirupt build is really lacking. Because literally, if you just do a 2v1, it dies. It is a very weak build if it gets jumped on. So anyone using stealth against you is its biggest weakness. That's pretty much it. But if someone tries to stealth against you and you've already thrown the spear, guess what? They get dazed and you get to have all the fun. Heist. Oh no, not enough heisting. Sorry, you get to keep your thoughts for a little bit longer. Yeah, it's once every 6 minutes. Oh no, we got Astra, Addie, and JC in there. Okay, yeah, we got a few. We're good. We're good. Yeah. So a little bit ago, I think I told you guys this. I was doing a Friendsgiving, and we did a little gift exchange there. I did the game Fox in the Forest, the little card game. I did that as my gift, but I got some rose ice molds. Yeah, I got some rose ice molds, 2 of them. So I am enjoying a nice Dr. Pepper and rum, a rum and Dr. Pepper. You know, I'm probably the only person that calls them Romans. Yes, I am drinking. I just call it a Roman Dr. Pepper or a Roman Coke, because I never actually could understand that it was a rum and Coke. It just sounded like Roman Coke. Like, yeah, I'll take a Roman Coke. Dr. Bailey's is a cream. Dr. Pepper's a soda. That doesn't make sense. I hear Roman. I think, hey, Nico, let's go bowling. Yes, we can get Jesus there. Cream soda. Okay, cream soda is different than a Bailey's. Like you have Bailey's with your coffee, you have Bailey's with your ice cream. A dirty soda? Yeah, a dirty soda. I'm not a fan of dirty sodas though. So Star, yeah. Bailey's and Coke is an Irish Coke? Nope. No, I'll take my Irish coffee. I like Bailey's and coffee, and I like Bailey's with ice cream. The milk or yeah, exactly. Thank you, Star. You understand. It's an alcoholic dirty soda. Star, thank you for the follow. Feel free to just sit back and relax as that tail wipes away all that stress and tension, brush aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. You gotta pour it right. You can't use Dairy Cream or soda. Exactly, Fox. You understand. The only time I will ever do that is, what is it? A brain hemorrhage? The drink? Where you drop it in and it looks like a little brain in there and it's a shot. That's like the only time I would ever do it. Yeah, like a zombie brain. Yes, exactly. They call it different names, I'm pretty sure. Now, I am an unlucky person. I'm an unlucky person. So, when I went for my 21st, the bar we went to has a shot called the Garbage Pail. Does anybody here know what a garbage pail is? Hey, Song, thank you very much for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it sways back and forth, wiping away all the stress and tension, brushes aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. So, a garbage pail. Star, do you know what it is? I have to ask. Do you actually know what a garbage pail is? It's also known as a dumpster shot. Yes. So, when a bartender makes drinks, you know the mat they're making them on? They empty that into a glass. That is a dumpster or a garbage pail. Yeah. So, it's free drinks for your 21st if you start with that. So that was my first drink. Was a garbage pail followed by a gin and tonic. The reasoning, the mat's clean. Yeah. No, they would not sell. They would not sell the garbage pail. It was not a drink they sold, and it was their like, hey, if you're willing to do this as a 21st, because most of the time it just makes you sick and want to throw up early, so they can kick you out. Which it totally, I got kicked out because I threw up in the sink. I got to the bathroom. I just didn't make it to the toilet. I threw up in the sink. And then like 15 minutes later, somebody told on us. Yeah. Alcohol disinfects, therefore it's clean. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It is not a good one. But I did do that. I did get the free drinks for my 21st. The only thing I actually remember from my 21st is zombies. Now you're like, hey, Cole, zombies don't exist. And you were drunk. How do you remember zombies? Well, turns out the night of my 21st, there was a zombie movie marathon. Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead 2, Shaun of the Dead, all the zombie movies. So that is the only thing I ended up remembering from my 21st. Yes, yes. But I did find out what type of drunk I am, and that's the big thing. So anyone's gonna tell you like, oh, you're 21st, that's where you gotta go out and get like shit-faced and get white girl wasted, you know? And is it just weird how universally, if you say white girl wasted, everybody knows exactly what you mean? Is that weird? Okay. So, no, it's okay if you didn't do that. It's okay if you didn't do that. So, I don't blame Fluffy because I knew white girl wasted long before Fluffy was a comedian. I thought it was a lemon drop, not tequila. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 floor. No worries, no worries. So, what was I saying? I was definitely saying something. 21st. On your 21st. Yes, I totally got white girl wasted. I didn't do the whole song and dance, but I did get white girl wasted. So, when you have your 21st is to find out what type of drunk you are. So you know in the future what your limit is. How much you can drink, how much you can handle. What signs you might have when you're actually getting drunk. That is what actually being that's actually what your 21st is for. It's not for just going out and getting shit faced, kind of, but yeah, never push yourself to that point. That's fair. So I'm a sleepy drunk. So the greatest thing about a sleepy drunk is you fall asleep before you get drunk. You get really tired, and you will just fall asleep wherever you're at. That is the trait of a sleepy drunk. The good, you never get super drunk, so you don't really get a hangover. The bad, you fall asleep at the bar. You fall asleep at the party. And if anybody knows the rules, if their shoes are on, they're free to be messed with. And that's why I always take my shoes off when I enter a house. Yeah, so you tend to fall asleep long before anything happens. That is the good thing. You might wake up with a slight hangover, but you're never going to be like super drunk. Sorry, I got a person asking me a question. Okay. Okay. Done typing. We're back. What were we doing? Drunk. How drunk are we? I drink it out to figure out what type of drunk. You drank one, did like the taste. Just ate chicken parmesan. This is a few years ago. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, like you can definitely not like the taste and just not want it. Just don't have what happened to my friend happen to you. So this is kind of funny. He was at a barbecue with his wife and his oldest son, and he just opened up a fresh beer, and his son wanted to try his drink. So he's like, yeah, I'll give my kid the drink. He's gonna hate it. It's bitter. It's an IPA. It's super bitter. He's not gonna like something bitter. Hands the drink to the kid. The kid starts chugging. He grabs it away. And the wife is like, what the heck are you doing? Why are you giving our kid beer? The cream of the crop. The cream of the crop. Afterwards, the kid, as his wife is kind of yelling at him for it, goes, I like that. I like daddy juice. Oh god, he got in so much trouble with his wife for that. Don't have that happen. Doesn't matter what, daddy juice is for daddy, not for the kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a heist. Look, it's a heist. Fully ready to fail the heist again. Perfect. I don't think Astra. It is a miracle if you win. You only have like a 15% chance to make it out. Everybody else like is somewhat reasonable. Like I think it's like 60% to fail, 55. No, it's like 50% for if you're subbed. It's a 60% to fail. If you're not subbed, it's a 50% just for following. If you're Astra, it's 85%. Yes, we got Bouncy Beat. We added one to the tail. Well, yeah, I gotta keep my paws on you. Gotta keep my mod under control, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, there's like 3 people that like will just absolutely get destroyed. I think it's Diamond, Astra, and myself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the only ones on the mod level. Other than just like Streamlabs, but yeah. And we don't see Diamond as much as we used to. they're busy working, making movies like Zootopia 2. So, yeah. They'd be awesome. We can forgive him for that. Speaking of, yeah. If you're a fan, like, go see, you got to 22 follows now? Nice. Strong start. We, I don't know, what are we at? We're at, yeah, so we're, this is what I was talking about. We stay at like 10 to 15 for like the first 30 minutes. And then like after the first 30 minutes, we'll go up to like 20. Hopefully. Yeah. So glad he got to have some time. Yes, I really am. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Diamond Dog tried to sneak me into Zootopia 2. For those of you that have seen Zootopia 2, you can imagine why an Arctic fox didn't make the cut. You can pretty much figure it out with the plot and everything. If you haven't seen it, yeah, you could totally see me in that one scene. Oh no, I just spilled on my keyboard. I set my drink down on my cord and it kind of spilled on my keyboard. It's okay. It's okay. Rip. No, I have a good keyboard. It's just gonna be like sticky. So I'll have to clean it off later. I got napkins on my desk. I always keep napkins on my desk because I never know when I'm gonna spill something. It's okay. We're doing good. No rips. No rips. No rips. We're good. We're good. I just I'll have to clean it off a little bit better. Pull some keys and clean it off later. Make sure there's no ants. There we go. There we go. All clean. All clean. It just takes a napkin or two. Anyway. Chosen sub emote unlock. Wait, you need to unlock emotes? You don't just have everything? Astra, you just don't have every as a mod? That's kind of weird if you don't. Apparently not. Okay. I would think mods just get like tier 3 access. You have everything? Okay. Fair enough. Oh, wow. That is dumb. If you give someone mod, they should have like infinite points and all the emotes. Fair. Which one did you get, Astra? Which one did you get? Come on. Yeah, we gotta see. You redeemed it, and I wanna know. I wanna know. Oh, good tail. Yeah, very good tail. All good. All good. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to like hide like emotes behind different tiers. I think it's dumb, so I try putting all the good ones in like the lower tiers. Now you want to watch Tarzan? Georgia the jungle, watch out for that. Or tall as he can be. Georgia the jungle, watch out for that tree. Ugh. Yeah, Brendan Fraser's making a comeback, right? Oh, I remember, what was it, Georgia the Jungle 2? Where they, I know, it's a different movie. But it's basically Tarzan back in America. Georgia the Jungle 2, Brendan Fraser wasn't in the movie because they didn't want to pay him that much after he had a bunch of success. So the announcer guy is talking with George and he goes, "Hey, wait, aren't you someone different?" And George goes, "Studio too cheap to pay Brendan Fraser what he deserves." And then just goes, "Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Moving on." No, not Jungle to Jungle. There's George of the Jungle 2. Jungle to Jungle is Tim Allen has a son that is basically raised in a Tarzan-like fashion, and he moves to like New York City. Think Elf with Tarzan, and not at Christmas. That's Jungle to Jungle. Although I think my favorite Tim Allen one with that was like the Indian Guides one. But that's a... I don't even know if anybody remembers that one. Oh, the Jungle to Jungle? Or... yeah. Yeah, there's Santa Claus 2, Santa Claus 3, and Santa Claus 3 has, was it Santa Claus 1? Tim Allen kills Santa and becomes Santa. Santa Claus 2, the Mrs. Claus. Santa Claus is going to lose his ability to be Santa Claus unless he gets married and has a Mrs. Claus. Santa Claus 3, the Escape Claus. Santa Claus vs. Jack Frost. I think that's probably the best way to, okay, have a good one song. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Santa Claus 1 is good. Santa Claus 2 is okay. Santa Claus 3 is better than the first two, in my opinion. But this is all I want to say. I wish I could get Netflix movies on D&D. Or, not D&D, DVD. I wish I could buy Netflix movies on DVD. The only way to buy them on DVD are from like bootleggers, and you have no clue how the quality of the actual movie is going to be. Yeah. But, like, I want, like, Klaus. Klaus. Great Christmas movie. I want that movie, but it's not sold on DVD. And I can't download, or I can't buy it digitally either. But it's on Netflix. So the only thing I can do is, like, do a free Netflix trial, screen capture the entire movie, and then have it that way. Like that's the only way to get it. Like, can we even get K-Pop Demon Hunter on DVD? I'm really curious about this. No, you can't even buy K-Pop Demon Hunter on DVD. You can get merchandise for it. You can get buttons, t-shirts, posters, even cups. but you can't get the movie on DVD. What the fuck? Watch Cartoon Online has a service all the animated. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I should be able to order from Netflix. Like, Netflix could make so much money merchandising the DVDs. Some people like to have physical copies of stuff. I am one of them. I occasionally I get a good movie. I like it. I watch it. I buy it. I bought Wild Robot. That was the last movie purchase I made. I want Claus. I think it's the best Christmas movie I've ever seen. I want to own it, just in case we lose the internet. I can't. And I find that sad. I would like to gift a DVD of K-pop Demon Hunters to my niece and nephew. Can't. It's only on Netflix. No, woo. No, I really feel that. Like, this is why on like the Switch I do like buying physical copies when I can. Because then I have the physical copy of the game. So, like, I have Hades 1 as a physical copy. And one of my biggest issues with the Switch 2 is the physical copies don't have the game on them. Even if you buy the physical copy, you have to download the entire game. Yeah. This is why I have said not to buy a Switch 2. You have to download. There is no games that you own. It is all digital downloads. Even if you buy a physical copy, it's just a key to download the game. It's just a link to the download for the game. And you have to download it to the system and play that way. Yeah. Not cool. 100% not cool. This is why I've said I won't get a Switch 2. There's no good games for the Switch 2. And don't even tell me that Donkey Kong Bonanza is a good game. It's an okay game at best that happened to get into the top ones chosen just because it's the best Nintendo game of the year. Even though it's not a good game in comparison to every other game that's in the best games for the Game Awards, which are going on tomorrow, I think? Yeah, something like that. Let's go, Claire Obscura! Yeah. Kirby Air Fighters. I can understand that. Yeah, welcome to the future. What is that line? You own nothing and you're happy for it? I'm waiting to be happy. Make me happy. I'm happy. I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless. But not for long. The future is coming on, is coming on, is coming on, is coming. Ah! Great song if you know that one. Oh, has anybody heard this song, Hellborn? By like Autumn? Autumn something? Autumn Ones? I can't remember who it's by. It's by Autumn something. Oh, Hellborn. Please tell me someone's heard it. Please tell me. Nope. Nope. Tipsy Cole activated. Yes. Yes, this is the pre-sleepy mode. This is the expel all energy mode. This is the area where I'm willing to drop kick someone if the opportunity arises, just because. Well, I already crossed it off my bucket list, but to cross it off my bucket list if it wasn't already crossed off my bucket list. You know how it works. Yeah. Okay, Astra. Yep. I think we're gonna do a VRC thing for stream on Friday. That's what I'm thinking. We'll do like VRC on Friday. I'll make it friend of friends so people can come on. Just promise me you won't curse. That's really my limits. I don't want to talk politics. You can talk sports, but no politics. I'll curse a little bit, but we only get one F word per stream. And I want to be the one to use it. And I already did. Ha! Okay, have fun, Astra. Take care. Pat, pat, pat. Yes, Deadpool. Exactly. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Deadpool. Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys do share a brain cell. So I don't think it's too surprising. Yeah. Yep. You guys know exactly what I was thinking about too. Oh, yes. Very good. How's it going? How's it been? What you up to? What you thinking about? Are you even thinking? What are you apologizing for? It's fun. I might do a round of drunk PvP after this. Go for it. Yep. Well, I'm out of ice. I have to go get another thing of ice. I have 2 roses of ice. Haha. What now? What do you guys want to talk about? What do we want to do? I know we're coming up on the end of the first hour. Don't know. Trapped in your head and trying not to lose your shit. Currently enjoying while you play Fortnite. Nice. No build mode? Because we know the real ballers play no build mode. Yeah. Only way to play it. Good. Yes. We have a legend here. Star, thank you for being a civilized individual and not a degenerate. So I have to watch another 5-year-old build a tower in under a half a second. Just because I shot him in the head once and I was reloading for the next shot with the sniper. And they build the Taj Mahal. Got people building the Eiffel Tower. It's not even that it's frustrating. It's literally that it's unfun. Like, you shoot someone, and then they have 4 walls around them, and they're 5 stories up in the sky, and then they just stop. And they just sit there. They don't peek, they heal, they use shields. And nothing happens, and the game just gets boring. I just want Halo combat back. Where it's small map, tight knit. I fight you, you fight me. That's it. Nothing crazy. Just snap to target, shoot. Throw grenade. Hopefully you stick them. Friend throws grenade on your back. You run into a group of enemies. You go boom. Your friend gets the flag. Enemies taken care of. I have fallen prey to that tactic many a times. Just because I like the shotgun and going in there and shooting people does not always mean a grenade to my back is the proper strategy. But surprising how many times it was. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't play Guild Wars 2, you should check it out. It's free to play for the base game and the fractals. So it's a lot of fun. And if you do enjoy it, well, you can always play more with me. And then I can make a Hypno guild or something in the middle of a desert. Yeah. It's a lazy night today. Oh, happy hump day, everyone. You'll explain later. Cena's done, you feel better? Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm guessing Discord you'll tell me all about it. Okay. I need to put just like drunk stream in the title. People like understand better. Yep. Okay. How do you? I don't play Fortnite, to be honest. I liked PUBG back in the day, and I played a bit of Fortnite. I got my dinosaur costume and being bright red in the middle of everyone. But they were like, yeah, we're gonna introduce like leaf green ghillie suits, and I'm like, I don't want to pay for that. I know this is just an overpowered thing. Fortnite, I honestly hope they have banned skins for competition, and you're only allowed to use like default skins of like with like different t-shirts for like competition. Yeah. Fortnite, I think, is better with no build. Build can be cool, but it's people got too good at building for it to really mean anything. So I like gunplay. I don't like defensive games, if that makes any sense. Which is funny because I'm a very defensive player. No build is like spam cam. Yeah. So I play with a defensive mindset. Like, I like to hug walls. I like to move in areas where I can easily pop back into cover. But which works really well for like hero shooters. Like, if you ever watch like professionals play hero shooters, they are always next to something that they can use as cover. They are really well positioned. So I have a defensive mindset when it comes to most like games, sports, where I win by not losing. If that idea makes any sense. I like to take a defensive and more supporty approach. Like in League of Legends, I was a jungler and a support player. I made it to the top 100 in season 1. And the big thing I like to do was just CC people. I just wanted to stun the world and make it so they couldn't react or do anything. And when they can't do anything, I would doing stun locks with teammates, and that was kind of how I set everything up. So that's what I enjoyed about games. It is basically I'm a horrible person that likes to stun lock people. Mm-hmm. But I like being aggressive and initiating fights, but I like having the abilities to lock down and disengage. Does that make sense? So in Fortnite, with build mode, I don't like that they have the ability to hide anywhere. I want them to actually be able to use cover to hide, not to just build cover. Like how PUBG is. The hunt's fun. If I just didn't lose everything when I died. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bloopy, thank you for the follow. Feel free to follow that tail as it sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Popcorn and some fountains. All cool. Hmm. Ugh. I'm an EP fox. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was I talking about? Sports? If anybody knows this Arctic Fox, I only talk about hockey. This is the only sport that's fun to watch. Well, you can debate me on that if you want. I don't mind. Ugh. Sports ball, go home team, score a goal point touchdown thing. Basket. Hey, there's only like 3 things you have to know about hockey. Literally, there's only 3 things you have to know about hockey. Okay, they have those blue lines, and between the blue lines is called the neutral zone. It's offsides if a player crosses the blue line before the puck. It's icing if you clear it from your defensive end past both blue lines to the opponent's red line. 3, it's not a hockey game unless there's a fight. There you go. Now you know how to watch hockey. You're welcome. Someone has thrown a fish on the ice rink. I do not know about an octopus. That is actually very interesting, and I kind of want to look that up. Has someone thrown a octopus on an ice rink? Yes, they have. The Detroit Red Wings throw in 1952 in the best of 7 Stanley Cup game. Someone threw an octopus onto the rink. That is an actual thing in 1995 between the Red Wings and the New Jersey Devils. A lobster, a fish, and an octopus were thrown on the rink. During the Nashville Predators threw a catfish during a game in response to the Red Wings throwing an octopus. What is up with this? So this has happened many times. Okay, a shark was thrown on the ring with an octopus in its mouth. In 2010, between the Red Wings and the San Jose Sharks, a small shark was tossed onto the ice with an octopus in its mouth. Nashville does an octopus for hat tricks. Yeah, no. Apparently, it's Detroit. Yeah, but Nashville has thrown a catfish on the ice in response to the octopus. How? I don't know. I have heard of the catfish, and it's even a commercial. There is a commercial of this. I shit you not. NHL catfish commercial. Yeah, here we go. We'll make this big. We're gonna go ahead, slide me over here a little bit. We need to get the YouTube one. Okay, there we go. Give me 1 second to turn on sound. Okay, let's see if sound works. I might get an echo. Yeah, so I'll have to be quiet. This is an actual commercial for the NHL.
Johnny, come on, let's go.
What's that? Come on.
All the fans want to do is have some fun. Joel, catfish.
Yep. There you go. Catfish. This is an actual event. Okay, I gotta turn off the out there. But yeah. Why? Because we can. Yep, that's just how it works. Yep, Bloopy Fox. Wait, isn't like Bloopy the octopus in like Mario? Blooper, yes. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're all good. Totally love hockey. Yes, I love hockey too. Hockey is the best sport. Yeah, until they have competitive hypnotizing. Yeah, hockey's totally the #1 sport out there. Wrestling, well, you can watch wrestling at the collegiate level, but then it turns into wrestling, which is WWE. You know? That's acting. Yeah, huge difference. Like I said, huge difference. But yeah, the collegiate wrestling's fine. Collegiate's fine. But as far like football is big in America. It's not big anywhere else. Literally, football is only watched in America. Soccer is the biggest sport worldwide. Then basketball. Basketball is the second most watched sport. After that, I think it's tennis. Like, tennis is hugely popular worldwide. And then for some odd reason, hockey. We have no clue why. And then I think golf right afterwards. But typically, and this is I think I've said this before. I'm not sure if I've said this before, but the less expensive the entry level to a sport is, generally the more popular that sport is. With soccer, it's just a soccer ball. With basketball, it's a basketball plus a basket. With tennis, it's a net, a ball, and rackets. The more expensive you get with your sport, the more the less it is watched. Hockey is like the one sport that completely breaks the mold, because so many like Icelandic, so many like Arctic countries play it, that it just ends up being played like so much around the world. That's why Diablo is on the phone. I don't know. Lacrosse, yeah, I'm a big lacrosse guy. I'm actually certified to ref Division III college for lacrosse. Yeah, lacrosse is a fun sport. Most phallic sport in existence. If you don't believe me, let me just tell you about the stick. So yeah, the stick is composed of a few different parts. You have the shaft, which is where your hands grasp the shaft of the stick. You have the bottom of the shaft, which is called the butt, and you need a cap on your butt. Your butt always needs a cap on it. It cannot be uncovered. If it is uncovered, then that's a penalty. So you need a cap on your butt. The head of the stick is what holds the ball, and that's where you have your mesh in the netting. And where the head connects to the shaft is the throat. And when the ball sits in the pocket, it rests against the throat. So, yes, lacrosse is a very phallic sport. The goalies have big heads. The D-men have long poles, 6 feet. And yeah. You got 20 people on the field chasing a white ball. Yeah, I actually used to have a small I heard a comedy routine on it when I was younger, and I actually had a whole comedy routine about that. I had 2 comedy routines like as a kid. World's Richest Hobo, and the rules of lacrosse. Because I had a comedian come on like ESPN once and like explain the rules of lacrosse, and they literally were describing it, and it was the gayest thing ever. Now, you might think I'm using gay as in stupid. No, I'm talking the most phallic explanation of a sport you could ever imagine. 100%. And this was on ESPN when I was a kid. It was funny. Yes, mostly all men. They do have women's lacrosse, but it's completely different. All the stuff is called the same, but you can't hit each other. And the trick to being good at women's lacrosse is you just run past people. They can't hit you. They literally cannot hit you. So if you just tuck the stick behind you, like using a face dodge, then they literally can't hit you. And you can just run the ball to the net and shoot. And as long as you have a good shot, you're good. And then in terms of like legends for lacrosse, You have Gary Gate and the Powell brothers. The Powell brothers, well, there's 5 guys. There's 5 guys I should mention. It's not just the 3 Powell brothers, but there's 2 other guys. All 5 of them are like the best players in the entire game. And that's like the current generation. No, they actually might be retired. They actually might be retired now. The Powell brothers and those 5 guys might all be retired. You had Gary Gate. Gary Gate was the innovator. For an explanation of how good Gary Gate was, I think it was the Olympics. Canada versus USA. USA is up 7 goals with 1 minute remaining. Who wins? Gary Gate plays for Canada, by the way. Just who do you think wins? Gary Gate plays for Canada, and they're down by 7 points with... No, I think it's 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes left on the clock. Go on, there's 2 options. You guys can answer this. It's not that difficult. Somebody's searching it up on their computers like everybody else is like, I don't care, just get on with it. Fine. Gary Gate proceeds to score 8 goals in the final 2 minutes to win the championship. Eight goals. One of them taking only 7 seconds to score. At the time, the fastest recorded score in lacrosse history. If you've ever seen in hockey where they flick the puck up and dunk it from behind the net, that was inspired by Gary Gate, who used to dive over the back of the net and dunk the ball. Yeah, the guy was a mad lad. I actually have a signed lacrosse ball by him. Really cool. But yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'm an EP Fox now. I should probably just call it a night and just crash. I'm finally getting that too. I put you in my pocket. Okay. Airplane ears. Woo. Zoom. Yeah. I'm just crashing. I'm definitely feeling it. Yeah. I should. Are you guys okay with me just calling it a night now? Seeing you all tomorrow, hypnotizing you then? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say my goodbyes then. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming out and chilling with me as I enjoy the new ice molds and Roman Dr. Pepper. Yeah, thank you everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. We're planning on doing some hypno hour tomorrow, and then Friday we're probably gonna do some VR chat. Okay, well, thank you everyone. As always, stay safe, be kind, be happy. Bye bye.